Good morning, all of you, class 6. As you all, I have said you previously that you have to read this chapter, and this name of this chapter is the gift of wali. This is the chapter number 6 that is given in your main course book. Okay. I might think that most of you have already read this chapter, and they might have understood what the basic concept of this chapter is. But furthermore, I would like to say some of the important points that is given in this chapter, and we will discuss this chapter in two parts. The first part I will only tell some of the main half part I will tell today, and the half part which I consist the most important things that is given in this half part I have considered it in my whiteboard. Okay, this chapter, the gift of wali. When we go through this chapter, the title suggests us that the gift of wali means it is some kind of gift that is given by wali dad. Again, when we go through this topic, we find out that this is a short play. This is a short play because it consists of characters, and the characters are given one by one, and there is a dialogue given to every character. So we can say that it is a play. Okay, in this play, we can see that this play is centered around grass cutter named Wali Dad. Means this play is all revolving around a main character, and the main character is a Wali Dad. And this play is suggesting the character Wali Dad and what he does in his with his money, and what he does with his money is being suggested in this story. Okay, the first point, so I have mentioned in my note that the play is centered around a grass cutter. Grass cutter means what was the business from where Wali Dad used to earn money. Wali Dad used to earn money from grass cutting. He was a grass cutter. He was a grass cutter. When you will read this chapter thoroughly, you will find this word that grass cutter is given in the story also. Wali Dad led means what kind of life he used to live. What kind of life from the money that he had. What kind of life he used to live. Wali Dad lead a very simple life, and earned 30 paisa a day. He earned only 30 paisa a day. Okay, this suggests that this line of this story suggests that the Wali Dad used to earn very little, and then also he was very happy and a very self-contained person, because he used his money only on eating purpose. He had no other expenses of his life. He had no other expenses of his children. He had no other expenses of houses. Nothing he has. He just what he earns, that is 30 paise. He used to save from that 30 paise per day. Okay. He would save 10 paise in a clay pot every day. It was his habit. He used to save 10 paise every day. Okay, in a clay pot. Wali Dad at the end of many days, Wali Dad found that the clay pot was filled to a brim, means filled to completely filled. This paragraph, this line suggests that the pot was completely filled with money one day, and now Wali Dad thought that what he will do with the money. What he will do with the money? What he should do? He had no other expenses. He had no other wish that he used to fulfill with the money. So, since he had surplus money, this is additional money. This is the money that he wants to spend. And he did not have any idea how to spend this money. Since he had surplus money and did not want it, he simply did not want this money. he used it to buy a gold necklace. So he gave the money to a goldsmith, and the goldsmith made a bracelet for the queen of Khaistan. For the queen of Khaistan. Okay, he made a bracelet for the queen of Khaistan from the surplus money that he had collected from his job of grass cutting. Okay, he sent the bracelet across through the merchant, means he cannot go and give the bracelet with him, so he called a merchant used to visit Khaistan every month, so he gave the merchant that gold bracelet and told him that he should offer the bracelet to the queen of Khaistan. Okay, when the merchant offered the bracelet to the queen of Khaistan, the queen liked the bracelet and sent back a camel loaded with the finest silk for Wali Dad as a return gift. What did the queen send? The queen sent a camel loaded with a fine silk for Wali Dad. Now, what he will do with the fine silk? What he will do? He did not want to keep an extra thing in his house, since it was finery, it was very fine silk. It cannot be worn by a man like a Wali Dad. He is a very simple man. He did not want to wear very precious clothes to him. He did not want to keep that silk also. So he decided to give this queen's gift to the young king of Nekabad. This is the half part of the story where the queen's gift, that is the camel filled with the finest silk, was again taken by the merchant to the king of Nekabad, and the king of Nekabad also liked the gift that was sent by whom? By the Wali Dad. This is the half part of the story, and in this half part of the story, many question rises. Many question rises in the minds of the student. Some question arise from me also. That is, who was Wali Dad? In this story, when you read this half part of the story, you should know who was Wali Dad. What did he do for a living? What was his job? Okay, how much did he earn and save every day? What was his habit of saving? And last, the fourth number question is, what did he decide to do with the extra money that he had saved? What he decided to do with the extra money? These are the questions from my side. If you find out, try to write down in your copy and send it to me so that I can check it out whether you have understood this half part or not. This is the way how I can decide whether you have understood this chapter or not. Thank you.